Greetings, Skill Incarnate bringing you all the latest indie gaming goodness. Welcome back as we look at another indie game. This time we're checking out Pool Cleaning Simulator, developed by Rubens Games and published by my friends at Playway SA, the masters of simulation games. Now I know what you're thinking, pool cleaning, how is that fun? Well, it turns out it actually is a lot of fun and quite addictive. I don't know what it is, I don't know if it's something wrong with me, but something about this game is very, very addictive. If you're a fan of games like Power Wash Simulator or you've enjoyed Playway's previous simulation games, you're absolutely going to want to check this one out. We're going to get our hands dirty as we take a look at Pool Cleaning Simulator. Now, like with most of Playway's games, I got myself caught up in the campaign before I even got around to doing a video. As a result, we have access to one of the first bigger missions in the game. We have a mission from Adam Salomon on behalf of Hotel Paradise. I'm looking for a professional pool cleaning service that can solve our piranha problem. One of our customers accidentally let these angry fish into the pool and we have to evacuate the entire area. If you could make them disappear and clean the pool, that would be great. Remember, to replace the filter, the code for the pipe box is 5532. This pipe system is quite complicated, so here's some instructions. And we have the instructions to empty and clean the pool. Our goal is to remove the man-eating piranhas out of the hotel pool, empty the pool, clean it, replace the filter, refill the pool, and we have an optional objective to find some hidden treasure. So let's get to it. The first thing we're going to want to do is get our trusty net and get rid of these pesky fish before they decide to make a lunch out of any of the hotel guests. Don't you hate it when you're trying to have a swim at a local hotel and the pool is full of man-eating fish? They are a bit tricky to catch. So we've got two more. And one more. Excellent. So now we've got all of the piranhas out of the pool, we can put our equipment back and then we can go about emptying this pool out. So we're going to head over to the box here and we're going to enter our code of 5532. Then we're going to empty the pool out. When we do that by the red button and the red lever. Red button, red lever. So that's going to now empty the pool. We can hear it emptying out, and while this empties out, we're going to have a bit of a look for this hidden treasure, and we do that by finding these hidden switches which are hidden all throughout the level. There's two. And they're in some pretty tricky spots. There's about 8 or 9 switches around here. And this is actually one of the easier missions in the game. You get some crazy ones later on. There's another one. Just none up here. Nope. We're good. We're good. Oh, there's one hidden behind a plant. Nothing up here. There's another one. Beautiful. Yep, another one hidden here. Is that all of them? Oh, there's one. I think that's all of them. Oh, there we go. Yep, beautiful. So we've got ourselves some hidden treasure. There's some money for us. That's going to give us a big bonus. And you use money that you earn from each mission to purchase better equipment and upgrades and things like chemicals to make your pool cleaning efforts a bit quicker and easier, and also give you access to more missions with some bigger payoffs. So now we've got the pool empty, we need to start scrubbing, and as you can see, this pool is in some pretty bad shape. We're going to start with the humble sponge, and we're going to start scrubbing the outside of the pool. Now, one of the things I've learned from playing this is that unlike Power Wash Simulator, which is a little bit more easier for newer players, this game, if you miss something in the game, it is very, very hard to see it. And I actually do like this. The game doesn't hold your hand. It encourages you to be a bit slow and methodical in your cleaning efforts, which is something I can appreciate. So we're going to go slow, we're going to clean each area with the sponge, and there's something very zen about this. You know, I love just putting on my favourite podcast or just some music, and even listening to the game's soundtrack as you play. It's very, very relaxing and very zen. And you can work at your own pace. There's no time limits on levels. Just get these finished. You can even grind levels with better equipment, and we're going to be finishing this level pretty quickly, because the first time I did this, I had to clean this entire pool with just this sponge. And let me tell you, it took me a very, very long time. So now we've got this all clean, at least the outside. We're going to break out this bad boy here, the power washer, and this is going to help us to clean the edges of the pool in those hard to reach spots, and the stairs as well. So again, we're going pretty slow. Just get every surface nice and clean. There we go. So once we get this all nice and clean, we'll have to replace the filters in the pool, and then finally refill it. There we go. That's that done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the power washer to get all of these difficult surfaces. I do love the soundtrack to this game. And when you've got a game where you've got very repetitive tasks, you do want a soundtrack that's very, very relaxing. And this is a mix of just relaxing music and chill vibes as you work at your own pace. Now, I'm using an upgraded power washer, and that's making this job very, very easy. The standard one you get only has about half the water pressure that this one does, and it takes a very long time to clean this pool. Okay. Looking good, looking good. So we've got most of the outer surface done. We're just going to have to clean the base of the pool, and when I get to that, I'll probably swap tools back to the trusty sponge. There we go. How's that? So that's got that nice and schmicko. Now the game it actually gets pretty involved later on, some of the missions. I'm only probably about half a dozen missions into the game, and at the moment they're still working on additional content. I've got most of the walls done. I'm going to rip out the sponge, but let me tell you, some of the later missions, it will take you a few hours to complete one at least. Especially the first time you do it, to find all of the hidden items and the hidden objectives in the game. There we go. Now, I'm probably just being pedantic, but I don't like to stand in a filthy area, so let's clean somewhere we can stand, so we're not going to be standing in all of this nasty pool scum. There we go. So we're getting there. It's just going to take a little bit of time to properly scrub this out. Nearly done. Look at that. Nice and clean. There we go. So again, working at your own pace, although I do recommend if you are going to do this, it is better to go slow and deliberate. You can see we haven't quite cleaned the pool yet. There's some leftover stuff to do, which is these vents. There we go. Beautiful. So the pool is now 100% all spotless. We need to finally go here and refill the pool. Actually, there's one more thing I need to do, and that's to swap over the filter. We've got a spare over here. And 5532. Beautiful. So first thing we do is get rid of the old filter, put a new one in, and that busted filter we'll take with us. And we're going to refill the pool, which is going to be red valve, red wheel valve, blue lever, and blue button. So red valve, blue lever, blue button. Boom, boom, boom. So that's going to fill the pool up, and we'll chuck our dirty filter in the van, and we're going to wait for the pool to fill up. So my final thoughts regarding this game, well, if you're a fan of Power Wash Simulator, then you definitely want to try this out, because it has a very similar vibe. It's not as polished as Power Wash Simulator, but it is a very, very fun game, and it has a really interesting sense of humour, like all of Playway's games. The levels are pretty funny. There's a bunch of extra stuff to do, hunting down crocodiles, solving murders, going on treasure hunts, and solving puzzles. There's a lot to do here apart from just cleaning pools, and you'll be going from hotel pools to really, massive estates, huge hotels, and even wandering around people's backyards as you try and make some money. So this is definitely one to try it if you're a fan of Power Wash, or if you enjoyed Playway's other simulation games. It's really good value for money. It's probably one of the cheapest simulators that's out there, and I think for what it's currently got, I think it's definitely worth checking this one out. But I hope you did enjoy this video. We're going to finish up the level once this finishes filling. Beautiful. So we're going to head back to the van and finish our mission. And as you can see, not only did I find the treasure and make a bit of money, I have completed an achievement because I have a new personal best, cleaning a pool in under 15 minutes. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Go and check out this game if you like Playway's other titles. I know that a game about cleaning pools doesn't sound like a very interesting concept, but somehow Playway have done it again. Leave me a like, leave me a subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll join me next time when we check out another indie game. Until then, Skill Incarnate, out.